another incredible day for us. Obviously, having the Prime Minister here and spending time with some of the youth that we had in our Giants of Africa program and Mandela 100 um, event we did December 5th. But seeing all those youth out there, um, selecting them from their different communities and classes is for us is special, and to have a special guest is even better. And then meeting with black business leaders with the with the prime minister, I think was very productive and good for me to see.
What happened in those discussions?
I think most people expressed some of their concerns, some of their struggles, I think, and then some of their successes and stories, which were very interesting, and it was good to see the prime minister listen and interact with these people.
And how are you hoping the Prime Minister can help those issues or struggles that you speak of?
Well, we have to keep being voices in our positions, and we have to make it, I think, easy for him. And through that's why I wanted to host this and have a medium. So these discussions have to continue somewhere somehow, and I think it's the beginning. What comes after this is mostly follow-ups. That's what always happens in businesses. Is people have to follow up. People have to continue communicating, and I think the likes of West Hall did a great job of expressing, I think, what the struggles are in the black community, what the opportunities should be and can be, especially in some areas in Toronto or in Canada in general. But I thought it was very productive.
How many people were involved and what is there, can you highlight some of the messages that you heard?
Some of the messages I heard, I think it's working together. I think it's creating more opportunity for more youth. I think it's listening. I think listening to our problems. I think individualization of I think finding what the issues are in different communities. I think sometimes maybe the system just generalizes too much, and we need to go into all these different communities and figure out or find out, like what some of the needs are for this youth. And I think that was one of the great messages I heard. I listened a lot, but that was one of the best things I heard.
But were there examples of asks that you think the government needs to do?
I won't go into all of that. This is for these business leaders to continue to, I think, engage, and these were just general, I think, discussions that I think will continue to grow.
How many business leaders were involved?
I think there were 11 in there.
Was there anything that the Prime Minister said he could bring to the table or that, he brought forward?
I think he did a lot of listening, and assuring them that he'll continue. I think he'll continue to listen, and we'll continue to have even more of these discussions. I think he had spoken to a couple of them previously, which was good to see, and see that there was follow-up.
And what do you think an appearance like this today does for the kids?
It was my message to the kids that for me, especially hosting, you want to host things like this because one, you want them to interact and then see maybe things that they see on TV. You can see how the basketball players work on their game, and they got that opportunity. And one of the things I try to preach is we're not all going to end up being basketball players. But maybe sometime down the line, one of them could be the president of the Toronto Raptors, or they could be a journalist like you guys, or a politician, or a director of communications or PR like Jennifer, or basketball operations like Teresa. Women need opportunity, youth need opportunity, and that's what we're trying to create here. And I think they can see that. They will remember this moment, like we all have this moment in our youth where I remember a time when I came to maybe something like this back in Africa, or had something like this, and you're in awe, you're excited, and you've met people that you didn't think you could meet, but you've also interacted with youth like yourself, and those 20 kids, whether from different areas, will always become friends, and maybe some opportunity somewhere will happen for one of them.